Hello guys, LifeHackster here, and today we are going to check and test out the Reolink Argus 4 Pro. Something to note first, because you will probably be seeing other creators' videos being released today. Reolink sent this camera to me to be reviewed, so thank you Reolink, but this is not a sponsored video. They haven't previewed this video, nor they have any input on what I'm going to say. The only thing that they requested is not to release the video until today. This Argus 4 Pro has two lenses for a 180-degree field of view. Both are stitched together on camera, resulting in a 4K resolution image. 5120 by 1440 pixel resolution at 15 frames per second. Basically two lenses recording in 2K. It does have a 180-degree horizontal field of view, but only 50 degrees vertical, which we will talk more about later. This has the Color X sensor, 1.0 aperture for full color night vision. But it does have 3 spotlights that provide more lighting if needed. There's no need for infrared night vision. This is battery powered and has a 5000 mAh battery capacity, but the solar panel is highly recommended to continuously charge the battery. This is Wi-Fi 6 ready, dual band 2.4 or 5 GHz. It is a Reolink, so no subscription needed. It records to a microSD card inserted on the camera itself, up to a 128GB card, but also compatible with the Reolink Home Hub. I will make a separate video on this because I'll be testing this with other Reolink cameras as well. IP66 weather resistant and is compatible with Google and Amazon devices. Inside the box, you will get some paperwork and the camera itself. It is a pretty compact design for a battery-powered and dual-lens camera. We have two lenses, spotlights, light sensor and mic, and another spotlight in the middle. We have the PIR motion sensor here that can detect supposedly 180 degrees. On the back, we have the speaker and a 1/4-20 screw mount and a rubber flap that covers the USB-C port for charging. And on the bottom here, another rubber flap that covers the microSD card slot and the power button. What else is inside the box? We have the mount, pretty solid, plastic and metal build. We have a short USB-C cable and a strap adapter for the mount, and it does come with a strap for a pull install. Then we have the mounting screws and plastic anchors. To set this up, first let's insert a microSD card and press the power button to power up the camera. Open up the Reolink app and click the plus sign. Scan the QR code which is on the back of the camera. Configure Wi-Fi. Press the power button 3 times. As you can see, it will connect to my 5 GHz Wi-Fi. Type in your password and click Next. Create a device password, name your camera, and it should be added to the app. To install, unscrew the mount from its base and screw the base in with the 2 included screws. Screw back in the mount and screw the camera to the mount. Also, because this has a small footprint, you can also install this if you have a gutter mount. I'm using a Wasserstein 2-in-1 camera and solar panel mount, but in a ring gutter mount, because I like how the ring mount attaches to my gutters, and I might make a separate video on this. But anyways, I'll screw it into my gutters, screw in the camera to the bottom mount, and screw in Reolink's solar panel on the top mount. Then plug in the solar panel to the camera. If you have rain gutters, this is a perfect no screw, no holes setup for this camera and its solar panel. Let's check the settings in the app. When you open up the app, you will see the snapshot with a not connected sign on it. Click on it to get the live view, which loads up. Okay, you can pause, listen in, take a snapshot, or record the live view. Change the quality of the live view, clear or fluent. And most likely you will need to enlarge or turn your phone to landscape mode. You can manually trigger the siren or turn on the spotlights. On the bottom, we have the mic icon to start two-way talk, which is full duplex. Playback to view the recorded events, and in here you can sort out which events, like person only, and this is where you can download the footage to your phone. Click the gear icon for the camera settings, battery life, and on display, stream, I'll show you the resolution 5120 by 1440 at 15 FPS, which is the max, and bitrate also set to the max. In here, it has the brightness and shadow setting for both daytime and at night. And on the advanced, you can tweak the image stitching. This uses a PIR motion sensor, and you can change these settings here, which I set it to the max. And on the detection, this is where you can set zones and adjust the sensitivity of its AI detection, which I have set person to 100. As to the camera recording, you can choose which events you want recorded: people, vehicle, or animals, or all motion. Post motion record, which I set to 30 seconds. Notifications, you can choose which detection you want to be notified about. It has a time-lapse feature like other Reolink cameras. Now time to do some testing. So this is the video and audio quality of the Reolink Argus 4 Pro. And video clarity test at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Alright, so we are going to be testing the Reolink Argus 4 Pro, but just to show you my backyard again, guys, I have some lighting from my neighbors. Their floodlights are on as usual, and right here I have my blinds, and the lights from the inside, they're kind of bleeding, but the blinds are closed and it is dark. We will check first with the Reolink Argus 4 Pro without I turned off the spotlights. Remember, this is how it's dark right here. You would put this in auto so that its spotlights will turn on. So this is just a test and just to show how the color X sensor does. So this is the video quality of the Reolink Argus 4 Pro at night, and no spotlights, and it's dark here in my backyard. So this is what it looked like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. So this is the Reolink Argus 4 Pro at night, and this with its spotlights turned on, and there's 3 of them, and it's on the highest brightness, and this is what it looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. We are going to test the notification speed of the Reolink Argus 4 Pro, and I'm on my 5G cellular connection, and it is 220. Let's check it out. A little bit of delay. I should be getting a notification like that. Press and hold, no rich notification, but when you click on it, it should open up the live view, and it should be loads up decently quick. Cool. 221. All right, so it is still 221, and let's see if there is a notification on recording cool off. I should be getting a notification again. There you go, just like that. I think it's quicker too now. Cool. Let's see what the maximum detection distance of the Reolink Argus 4 Pro, and I've set the sensitivity to the highest and person detection only. Now this is a PIR based camera, so let's see if it can detect me at 40 feet. Yep, 40 feet. Oh, what a burger. 5 points. Yep, detected me at 40 feet. This time we're going to see if the Argus 4 Pro when is it gonna start recording when motion is going towards it. Yep, nice. All right, cool.
This is the audio quality coming out from the Reolink Argus 4 Pro. This is the audio quality coming out from the Reolink Argus 4 Pro.
So what do you think? Here are my thoughts on the Argus 4 Pro. It performed well in my testing, and the video quality is a Reolink, so it is pretty good, and even at night because of the Color X sensor. Now, I'm going to say this again, with low light cameras, you will most likely set this in auto mode, that when the camera thinks it needs more light, then it will turn on its spotlights when it detects motion. And if you don't want that, then have some separate lighting in the area you are monitoring. And with low light cameras like the Argus 4 Pro, you don't really need a lot or very bright lights to have a good video footage. And this when compared to a regular sensor camera. The only thing, and Reolink needs to look at this, but during my testing at night, I had instances that the spotlights will turn on for a few seconds, then turn off. So I'm not sure about that, unless the reflected light from my wall makes the camera think that there is enough light and to turn off the spotlights. I'm not sure. It doesn't happen when I position the camera facing my back fence. This one can be easily fixed, but my main gripe though on this camera is its field of view. Not the 180 horizontal, but the vertical. It seems too narrow even for 50 degrees. Now, I was testing this around the time I was testing the Reolink CX810, which should have a narrower 48.2 degree vertical field of view. But compared side by side, the Argus 4 Pro is definitely narrower. Same thing with the CX410, which has a more narrower 46 degrees vertical, but it definitely has a wider view vertically than the Argus 4 Pro. Also, you might ask why I use the night footage to compare the field of views. Well, so you can compare their low light recording without their supplemental lighting. All of these cameras have the same size color X sensors. Which one you like better? Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.